You might remember about a year ago, we had this barrage of articles about how maybe AI was kind of a bubble. This was probably best captured by the Goldman Sachs piece, Gen AI, too much spend, too little benefit. Meanwhile, fast forward a year, and Goldman analysts are looking at big tech earnings where AI revenue lines of business are all growing and basically arguing that right now is a buy-the-dip opportunity because of the pricing of AI stocks. We've covered extensively the results from the recent KPMG Q1 AI Pulse survey. That survey, which focuses on companies of $1 billion in revenue or more, found that more than 3/4 of organizations were piloting or deploying agents currently, with another 25% exploring the possibility. But even more than that, there's been a total shift in the ubiquity and normalness of individual employees using these tools as well. Daily productivity tool use, in other words, people just using ChatGPT or Copilot or whatever, is up from 22% last quarter to 58% this quarter. Every other metric that they surveyed around this sort of regular usage was up as well. The deployment of agents is also clearly starting to pick up. 61% of companies said they now have call center agents, 68% said they have a customer-facing AI agent, and 66% said they have agents performing administrative tasks like scheduling. Those figures were all around 20% in Q4. CEO Arvind Krishna revealed that the company has used AI agents to replace a couple of hundred HR workers entirely. They're also making heavy use of the technology across their entire workforce. Now, Krishna emphasized that the adoption of agents so far has been additive rather than viewed as a cost-cutting measure. He said, while we've done a huge amount of work inside IBM leveraging AI and automation on certain enterprise workflows, our total employment has actually gone up, because what it does is it gives you more investment to put into other areas. This touches on a theme that I talk about frequently, which is that the fact that AI is coming for basically all of our jobs does not a priori mean that we're not going to have jobs. There is a decision that enterprises and organizations get to make on how to reinvest the savings that they get from AI-related gains. Some will, yes, just hack headcount. It is inevitable, and that's going to be a part of what we discuss later. But others are going to make a bet that the better play long-term is to reinvest those savings into better products, better services, better support, basically all the things that make them better able to compete and win new business. So, for example, in IBM's case, they reallocated resources from HR into hiring more salespeople and programmers. Krishna commented that for them, these are critical thinking domains where people need to do things that face up or against other humans as opposed to just doing rote process work. Krishna also highlighted just how fast the entire space is moving. He commented, over the next few years, we expect there will be over 1 billion new applications constructed using generative AI. AI is one of the unique technologies that can hit at the intersection of productivity, cost savings, and revenue scaling. Effectively, he's arguing that there is essentially no wrong way to deploy AI at the moment, whether your intent is to cut costs, push productivity, design new paths to growth. The only so-called wrong way to do AI is to get stuck in infinite pilots, rather than really thinking at scale operationalized terms. VentureBeat writes, at the heart of IBM's announcement is a recognition that organizations are shifting from isolated AI experiments to coordinated deployment strategies that require enterprise-grade capabilities. Ritika Gunnar, the general manager for data and AI at IBM, said we're trying to bridge the gap from where we are today, which is thousands of experiments, into enterprise-grade deployments, which require the same kind of security, governance, and standards that we demand on mission-critical applications. Gunnar believes that the next big challenge is moving from a place where you have a handful of agents doing isolated tasks to operationalizing multi-agent systems that can generate serious ROI. He said, we really believe that we're entering into an era of systems of true intelligence. And yet already, AI is moving the needle. IBM say that 94% of HR requests at the company are now handled by their agents, and they also say that they've reduced procurement times by 70% using agentic workflows.